Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Julie. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing another daily plan with me in my A5 plum paper daily. Okay, so like I said, we're going to jump into planning in my plum paper A5 daily. I, of course, am loving this thing. It's been kind of like a hot mess lately. I don't even know what happened over the weekend, but I meant to plan on Sunday, planned it on Saturday. I don't know. I actually almost never use my planner on the weekend. I'm trying to get better about that, but sometimes it feels totally unnecessary. Here we are with today's spread. I was supposed to go to the grocery store before I filmed this video, and I hopped on Facebook really quick, and one of the neighbors had mentioned that there was a type of threat, and so nope, not going. So I crossed it off. I'm kind of keeping a close eye on my phone, looking for like updates to see what's going on, but it's very scary and alarming. All right, so that's how today's spread looks. I actually have a Instagram live with a couple other folks in the planning community. My friend Tammy, Sarah, and Ashley. We are all doing a military type live situation where we discuss how planning has impacted and how military life has impacted our lives. So by the time you guys see this, obviously this will have already happened, but it should be saved over on Tammy's Instagram, and I'll leave all of that information down below. Hopefully Instagram cooperates, because we all know that sometimes when creators and things like that go to save their lives, Instagram just does their own thing. So let's go ahead and jump into Friday's spread. I have got my binder here full of leftover Christian Design stickers. I absolutely love using these, and I saw some colors that I think I really want to use in today's spread. It might be this one, just these orange and yellows. Could also be this one. These look really nice. I only need 4 headers. That's just the style that I like to go with. Let's see. Oh, those are nice too, but there's only 3. Well, there's 4. Let's see. All right, let's just stick with these brighter orange, yellow, and this one teal color right here. I really like these. I just need 4 of them. Sometimes I can tell when they're older stickers, they're a little bit harder to get off of this sticker sheet here. I don't know if it's because they're not repositionable or whatever. Let's do a pink one. Mix it up. But sometimes they can be hard to get some of the older stickers. Look at that. I almost went to Saturday. Oh my goodness. But sometimes they can be hard to get off of the sticker pages. So today has been a productive day, even if I haven't gotten to go to the grocery store. Oh man, I'm gonna need to take that off. It's not gonna want, nope, it's ripping. Nope, okay, we're leaving it there, that's fine. I should have grabbed the undo, but it's really not that crooked, and thank goodness I only have to look at it for a day, right? I only have to deal with it for 24 hours, so not too worried about that. I feel like instantly adding headers on here, whether you add them with highlighters or with stickers, instantly changes the vibe of the plum paper, because they just cannot stop with all the shading. So, all right, first section is going to be my focus area. Next section is my today section. This section over here is my today, or nope, to do. To do. I almost wrote the wrong thing on here. To do. And let's make life a little bit easier on myself. This is going to be where I put my content. So I use the Sharpie permanent marker on my stickers. You guys, I love this pen. I know that there are other pens that work great on the Christian Design stickers. This is just like a tried and true and inexpensive pen to use on Christian Design stickers. I absolutely love them. So to actually write on the stickers, I'm going to be using the Uni Pen Fine Line marker. I love this thing. It has been working great for me in the plum paper and on the plum paper. That's so many P's but it really, really does work great. I do wish that, you know, I don't really care for pens that have a cap like this, but you know, most felt tip markers are like this to keep them from drying out. So yeah, check this one out if you want to. I will leave a link for Amazon. I think that you can find it in a pack of like 4 or 5 with various tip sizes. I use the 0.5. It's my favorite because it writes like a 0.7. And you have to keep that in mind with a marker, that the nib will eventually wear down and it will start to look thicker or just also not as clean. So I definitely, when I ordered these, I grabbed like 3 of them because I write with a heavy hand. All right, so focus is going to be the same as always. I will always need to focus on my medication and vitamins. Sometimes it can feel like when you're writing down things over and over again, you're like, why? Because I want to, and it feels good to, you know that I'm doing these things to take care of myself. And then the last thing will be to close my rings. I have not been doing so great at that, but you know, there's always room for progress. So I'm definitely going to add that back to my focus. For the today section, and let me bring you guys in just a little bit closer so you can actually see what it is that I'm doing. I'm going to start at 6 on the weekends. If I do fill in my planner, I start at 8. But on the weekdays, I start at 6 because that just seems to make the most sense. And I wake up actually a little bit earlier than that. I also don't stay up as late as the time goes down on here. So that's why I just keep it at that time. It's what works, you know. And I love that I can change the start time and end time pretty much whenever I want because I'm writing it in myself. So it is a Christmas miracle that I wrote those times in and didn't screw it up while talking. All right, so there you go. There are the times for the day. And of course, first thing is going to be my AM routine. And I totally jacked up that square, but it's going to be okay. And then since it is Friday, I'm not really working like a full day, but I do have some projects that I am working on. And I think I might even use some of like the half boxes, kind of like what I did over on this page over here. It's kind of nice just to block out time to do that. So let's see, let's use the orange half box if I can get it off of this paper. I'm just going to kind of put that above here just because I do want to do an Instagram live at lunchtime, so this will have to work for that. And then let's see, I think I'm going to grab this skinny event label here if I can get it off the paper. It's like glued on there at this point. But that is what I want to use for my IG live. I have been loving going live once a week. I don't really have like a theme per se. I know people could get on and they have like a whole syllabus of crap they're going to talk about. That's really not my style. I'm trying to find one of these like things here that would work for that. I guess we'll pull in some more yellow, but I always love using those for like social media related type things just because it looks like a like button kind of thing. So that's going to happen at 12 noon Eastern time, and then we're just going to put work here for the morning time. And depending on what my work schedule looks like for the afternoon, I typically don't do much Friday afternoon. I may go ahead and film an additional daily plan with me for you guys and get that posted sometime over the weekend and kind of give you guys a glimpse of how I set up my weekends. All right, let's move on to later on in the day though, because we do have dinner time. Of course, we do have to eat, and it is our takeout night. And since we unexpectedly ordered takeout on Monday and it was pizza, I really do not want pizza. I really do not want pizza. I think we might order from our favorite local Japanese restaurant. We will see. It kind of depends on how busy they are. We kind of toss it between a couple of restaurants that we will do a like to go or pick up order from, but we definitely don't cook on Fridays. We just don't. All right, let's move over to the to-do list. And I'm going to grab my Zig Clean Color Dot Marker in the color Platinum, also known as gray. And I'm just gonna put down a few dots for the day. Not gonna get too crazy because it is a Friday. I don't wanna like put more than I need to on my to-do list. So definitely need to vacuum because I'm not doing that today, but it's got to get done nearly every day or every other day because we have dogs that shed nonstop. Like there's no special shedding shampoo or combing them all the time, and it just doesn't matter. So we have to vacuum quite often. What else? It is trash day, so the trash needs to go out. I also need to spend some time working on our budget along with paying a few bills, and I really think that that's it for tomorrow as far as like anything big that absolutely must get done. Typically when I write these lists out, if I'm writing it out the day before, to be quite honest, I don't always have an idea of what needs to be done the day before. Now, the morning of, I might be like, okay, I really need to tackle this, or I need to fold these towels, or I noticed that we need to dust around the house. I might go ahead and do that, but it's not really something that I plan that far out in advance. I am, and I have mentioned this before, working on kind of tweaking our cleaning routine just because things have gotten so out of whack with everyone on very different schedules these days. That's just all part of the process. You know, like figuring it out as you go and then coming up with a system that will work at least for a short period of time. So that is it so far for the tasks that I know of. As far as like my little daily routines that I like to do, I'm going to put down my daily delete. I actually did it twice the other day because I had taken so many pictures for a brand that I was like, I don't want to see these on my phone anymore. So I went through and deleted a bunch of stuff. And I've mentioned this before, my daily delete. I just delete photos from my phone every single day. If you're taking pictures for social media, it adds up quickly, especially when you're taking a picture, editing it, then you have both versions of it on your phone, depending on what app you use. If you're like me, I auto save stories to my phone because it makes it easier to build content off of that. So that also takes up space on my phone, and I just have to go through and be very like vigilant about deleting stuff very, very often. So there is that. Then I want to journal. Speaking of journaling, oh my God. So I try, you guys are going to be like, can you just shut up and plan? I'm so sorry. But I try in the morning to watch a few of my friends' videos on YouTube just to support them. And I was watching, Planning with Bumble's video where she went over her, like she flipped through her planners. I guess it was like for the first half of the year, I think. And she went through her creative journal, which was like a happy planner, but it was just so well done. I was blown away. I was like, do I need to do that? That's how easily influenced I am. I know that I don't need to do that, but I do want to try it. Like she made me want to try like creative journaling in that way. And I was like, I do have a happy planner that I took apart. Why am I this way? Anyway, that's that. Let's see what else. I want to also look at my August goals again because I've kind of just been jotting things down on a piece of paper before I actually put things down in my Moxie Life. And I will definitely do a video of my goals because I did switch which Moxie Life system I am using for goals. So keep an eye out for that. It should be next week, hopefully, fingers crossed. Sometimes I can't get stuff out in time, but it could very well happen. All right, and then skincare. Yay, skincare. I have been loving what I have been using, but I need to get better about sticking to the routine because honestly, I mean, I'm human. Sometimes I go to bed and I don't take my makeup off, which is super gross and super bad for your skin. But again, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. So that is also something that I am working on. All right, last section is going to be my content section, and of course I need to publish this Plan With Me. I need to finish up the B-roll that I'm doing for my favorites video. I haven't done one in a little bit, and I find it helpful, especially when you're showing product, to have B-roll alongside it so that you can see things up close rather than just staring at someone on camera who is holding up the product, if that makes sense. So I try to do something a little bit more up close, also known as B-roll. It kind of goes on top of the A-roll, I guess. It goes on top of the person talking. So I'm trying to like explain it in as simple of terms as I can, but I got like 7 or 8 shots done this morning, and I was so proud of myself. I was like, look at me actually using my content planner and doing the things that I said I was going to do. All right. Last but certainly not least is going to be emails, and then of course comments and messages. So that is going to be it. I am absolutely loving how this page turned out. Let me back out so that you guys can see the whole thing. I love this. I wish that I had a use for this bottom part of the planner, but I really don't. And I like never ever use it. Like sometimes I will write something in here, but it's very, very rare. So I don't know if you guys have an idea. It could be journaling, but then it would be really hard to share my pages because I really want to keep my journaling real and raw, and none of that needs to be on social media. So that is it for today's Daily Plan With Me. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are subscribed, make sure that you click that red notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.